I look at the catastrophic number of young black boys first who are dropping out of high school and who actually are dropping out of society. And then I look at the number of Hispanic boys and look at the number of poor white boys. So we have a problem in America that goes far greater than just one race.
Many of our kids are living in poverty. They can't, below the poverty line, and they can't afford just the basic things, necessities that they need to survive. And so a lot of times that leads them into behaviors that get them in trouble.
A lot of the young kids who are now feeling desperate, isolated, and have no sense of hope are actually turning to very non-functional behaviors. And we see that being expressed from the amount and increase in gun violence. We see the boldness that go along with that.
Because there's so many distractions out there today, being a teenager, and it's just so many things that could get you off track. It's so easy to get you off track here. And what I want to do is just stay focused.
We ask the kids, why are you here? And they say, we don't have anywhere else to go. You know, we want to be here. We need somebody in our lives. We need somebody to show us some affection.
Just the opportunity for them to have someone to engage them without a motive, you know, without a responsibility. It's just because.
We can't say somebody's got to help our young black boys and girls if we aren't doing it ourselves.
Some of the members had big names at the time, Maynard Jackson, Andrew Young, and others. And I can remember Mayor Jackson coming to Perry Homes to pick up his mentee, building that relationship. And they gained our respect, not just by making the promise, but by being there.
There is a common thread that runs through the commitment of men who decide to seek and want to join the 100 Black Men organization. One is their love for children, and two is their understanding of the fact that when black men stand up, real changes can occur.
What we try to do is to make our young people know you can do anything if you put your mind to it. As long as you got your education and as long as you can hold on to that, you'll have the self-esteem enough that you can break any barrier.
I do these surveys all the time. I ask them, I said, who in here wants to be unsuccessful? Nobody ever raises their hand. Who among you want, to spend a good portion of your life in prison? Nobody raises their hand. Who in here wants to be successful in life and go on to do great things? And 100% raise their hand. And so that's a starting point, because every kid wants to go on and do something great.
And I've heard young people say, well, you drive a car like Mookie, and Mookie's the local drug dealer in the community. But when they get to know us, they open up and they said, I like this because you don't have to break the law to be successful.
If you can see someone who's a lawyer, and you can see someone who's an entrepreneur, and you can see someone who works in video broadcasting, and they're alumni from all these different universities, telling you the right things and guiding you, I just think it helps you be a all-around person and a well-versed person in any aspect.
Say, okay, I was like this, but now look at me, I'm doing okay. I got through it. That's basically what an adult can do. Spend some time with the kids, listen to them, communicate with them.
More than listening, it's important that they be heard. Hearing what they're saying and connecting to them is really special.
One of the things we like to do is, what do you want to do when you grow up? Or what would you like to be? Or what would you like to achieve in life? And whatever that is, we try to begin to make that come true for them.
And it's just the support that we just take in, the ideas that the children have. We want to expand on that idea. We want to open it up. We want to open up their horizons.
Knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. And I think he intertwines those two. And he shares knowledge while also listening to my input. That's not too common around teenagers and older people's interactions. Most of the time it's all telling you what to do, how you should do it, and trying to guide you in a certain direction. And I applaud him for being there for me, to be a great listener and someone I can actually talk to about anything.
Mr. Jenkins' office was downtown at the time near 5 Points, and I would often find myself wandering into his office. As an adult now, I look back and think, wasn't he working? Wasn't I bothering him? But he always had an open door. If I wanted to bounce an idea off of him, tell him what I was doing in school, just that type of being there, since I didn't have a father in the home, really helped me a lot.
Where are the men? And so what we're trying to do is make sure we answer that call by showing up, being present, being committed, and truly making a difference, and actually bonding with one individual student, one at a time.
So important with these young folks is, first of all, their desire to learn and to participate is just contagious. When I drive up through the neighborhood on the way to the center, these guys will actually be running behind the car and asking, are we learning today?
I see within these kids, I see the cure for cancer. I see so much hope. I see the next innovation, the next inventor, the next, the iPhone 9.
It still takes people like ourselves as adults to be able to give back some wisdom, some knowledge, and some experience, so our children can have something to go on. We can't leave our children out there alone, because if we leave them out there alone, they don't know where they're going.
You come almost like family to you, because it's hard to just go out there and mentor someone for a week or two and don't see them anymore. You need constant contact with them over a period of time.
The first graduation that I went to was probably the one most memorable to me, because I cried like a baby. I couldn't keep it dry. I can't keep a dry eye now when I think about it, but it was absolutely incredible.
So you have to have the faith that somewhere there's always these hidden jewels, and they're the diamonds in the rough. You just gotta brush them and move them on.
Naked we came into this world, and we aren't taking anything with us. So make a difference. That's what we leave behind in this world, helping somebody along the way. As the old hymn say, so that our living would not be in vain.
Aside from giving me the gift of a free education, again, which is a great thing, but I probably value that much less than the relationships that I made with the members and the examples that they set for me. When I look at my own family, when I look at my wife and all three of my kids, they too had the 100 Black Men to thank for me being the person that I am.